Good evening, Seawolves. My name is Max Robinson, and I'm here to bring you the news. Our first story tonight comes from Jenna Lapillade, who interviewed Mo Phillips.
Hi, I'm Jenna Lapillade, and I had the privilege of interviewing Mo Phillips, who is the Director of Student Involvement here at Sonoma State. Student involvement is a huge part of what makes Sonoma State a community and not just a college campus. They put on events such as Big Night, Potentia, and Siblings Weekend, which helps students get involved and make new friends throughout the campus. During the normal school year, student involvement puts on activities every weekend, such as craft night, game nights, and movie premieres. They also plan trips to sporting events, hikes, and tours. The campus has made a ton of adjustments since the virus. They want to ensure that the safety of their students and staff is their first priority.
I'm doing events, most of them are virtual right now, but it's still happening. And one student at a time is kind of how I view it. You know, if one person comes to an event, I'll talk to them the whole hour or however long it takes. So helping them to find ways to connect themselves outside of that program.
Although campus is not as crowded as usual, Mo is still planning virtual events each week. Last week there was 50 events. Each Sunday, Seawolf Living sends out an email full of information pertaining to the upcoming week. You can also learn about upcoming events by following Seawolf Living, SSU.StudentInvolvement, or check out Engage at SSU. So the final question that I asked Mo is why students should try to get involved on campus.
I mean, that's your typical college experience, you know, going out and having shared experiences. And that's what we try to create in our world of programming and in our world of student involvement in general, is creating shared experiences so that they can, you know, connect.
Thank you, Jenna. As the coronavirus continues to heavily impact our educational system, students and teachers alike are finding ways to adjust. Next up, we have Jake Howard, who gives us an inside look at the pandemic's local impact.
Howard, reporting live from Rohnert Park. I'm here at Technology High School, where as of right now, it would usually be a passing period for these high school students. But as you can see, there's currently nobody here right now because they're all having to take classes online, which has been a trouble for most of us. Let's now check in with U.S. history teacher Matt Zwing to see how the online schooling has been this year. I'm here with Matt Zwing at Technology High School. He is the U.S. history teacher. The first thing we would want to know is how has the transition to online teaching been?
The transition to online teaching has been difficult for some teachers. For me, particularly because I am very good about being in the classroom with the kids. I do a lot better with the interaction. I struggle a little bit with technology and how to make it work the right way. I'm learning. Teachers, I know there's some other teachers here who are really, really good with the Google Suite, and you know they're really flourishing with the whole online. You know, it's working. We adapt. It's what we do.
We're all definitely adapting right now with this new age. What are some difficulties you've run into, though?
Well, some of the difficulties we run into is for the kids. Sometimes it's connectivity. You know, their internet will go out or freak out, and they'll drop out of the class for a couple minutes and have to come back in. My personal technology lack of skills in terms of technology. I'm trying to learn as best I can now. But I think connectivity. But I also not being with the kids. You know, interacting with the kids face to face is always better.
Well, I think that's what we're all hoping for, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to
No problem.
help us out. All right?
No problem.
Technology High is one of the many schools that had to revert to online learning this school year. They are now hoping to get their students back on campus in the near future to get to some sense of normalcy. Back to you in the studio.
And that's all of our stories for this week, folks. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time,